What's up YouTube, Capital G here, reshooting this because some people got very offended that I called the Sacred Beasts the God cards. I didn't actually know they were called Sacred Beasts. I didn't watch the GX anime, so when people were telling me, hey, they're called the Sacred Beasts, I'm like, what are Sacred Beasts? Because it doesn't say that anywhere on the card, but I guess some character in GX played them and they're not known as the God cards. They look identical. I think their stats are, you know what, let's just go ahead and jump into it. So the Sacred Beasts, the monsters from Shadow of Infinity, they got some more support cards and they're actually quite good, especially the field card. So the field card basically turns your Sacred Beasts into Magispectors. It takes monsters that are already very difficult to kill and it makes them, I don't want to say impossible to kill, but it's like pretty damn close. But best of all, not only does it turn your Sacred Beasts into Magispectors, but it also makes them, or it also gives you the ability to draw cards every single turn. Like you get to draw 2 cards every single turn that you have one of the Sacred Beasts on the field. If you have Raviel, if you have Hammond, if you have Uriah, which is like the Slifer equivalent. And this guy has actually built a pretty decent deck. He runs Dark Summoning Beasts, is the second new card, and you see once you get this card on the field, you basically just tribute it and bam, you instantly get one of your Sacred Beasts straight on the field. And these guys are super strong. Their summoning conditions were pretty much ass, that's why no one played them back in the past, but they're 4,000 attack, so you really don't have to worry about them getting ran over by battle unless it's by Utopia the Lightning. And the thing about it is, even though this is a high level monster, it's a level 5, it's so easy to just exploit with Stygian Street Patrol, and you can just get that into the graveyard with Armageddon Knight, with Dark Grepher, and boom, you can get it on the field. He also runs Phantom of Chaos, which is super cool because he's able to copy the monster from the graveyard, the Summoning Beast, and he's able to do some pretty spicy things. I personally have never actually seen their fusion summoned. I mean, this thing has 10,000 attack. I think it's pretty redundant that it can't be destroyed by battle, because how the fuck are you taking down a 10,000 attack monster? Usually when you summon a 10,000 attack monster, you just basically end the game. It doesn't even matter that he had Bills, which is kind of a difficult card to kill. You saw that he had Omega, which it just didn't really do anything. And he does play Supply Squad to try and make his deck grind a little more in case like he bricks or whatever. So I've got some replays to show you guys, and I think that the Sacred Beasts are at least playable, because I never felt like, I think when Shadow of Infinity came out, people tried to experiment with them because of the nostalgia from the God cards and whatnot, but like their summoning conditions of continuous spells or trap is just so stupid. So you see right here, this is the perfect opening for him. He has his Hammond on the field, and then he's going to draw a couple of cards with his Fallen Paradise, and at this point he's able to activate Oasis, which means he has another Summoning Beast, and he's going to be able to summon another God card if he wants. It's really easy in this deck. It's obviously a combo oriented deck. I don't know if I would advocate Desires in here, but you see right here, guys, he's pulling off the OTK. It's not a battle OTK. Ironically enough, he actually is going to make Diamond Direwolf, get rid of the Yangzing creation, and then he summons Uriah, and then boom, busts out that Gustav Max. It's a card that I feel like Gustav Max is an exceed that we largely forget about, because it's kind of like you can only summon it in rank 10 decks, and it's like, how many decks really run level 10 monsters outside of Trange? I mean, there are some, but it's like a card that you kind of forget. Everybody thinks about Cowboy in that 800 burn damage, but no one really thinks about the 2000 burn damage that you can take. So right now, he's kind of rolling. Now, I'm not saying that these will be competitive or any sort, because I don't believe that, but it's cool that at least you can build a competent deck. Because, I mean, if you tried before, you had to run like all these shitty ass, like, you know, and I think, what's that card called, like Imperial Custom or something, where you're like continuous spells and traps can't be destroyed. He opens with Twin Twister here. That is met with 9 branches, and he then activates a counter to get Volflame. But if you really look at this board, it's not actually that strong. Like a Volflame and a Chi-Win with no Baxia or no other like defense, not strong at all. And this guy, once again, he opens with the optimal play, which is get Summoning Beasts on the field, tribute for your God card, and then draw a bunch of cards from your Fallen Paradise. Fallen Paradise, honestly, I would say is like kind of the win condition of this deck, because if you keep Fallen Paradise protected, you will constantly draw cards over and over and over again. And you have to think about his version of this deck, right? So what if you draw 1 in your draw phase, and then 2 from Fallen Paradise, and then 1 from Supply Squad? That's 4 cards in 1 turn. Like, what deck can consistently draw 4 cards in 1 turn? And you're not gonna outgrind somebody if they're drawing 4 cards in 1 turn and they're dropping 4,000 beaters every single turn. Like, that's probably not gonna happen. I don't care what deck you're running. So he does get rid of the field spell. That's the gateway to try and beat this deck, is get rid of the damn field spell. Because if you don't, you're just gonna, like, you're gonna get outgrinded by these huge ass Sacred Beast monsters. Now he is gonna summon Utopia. If you notice, these Omegas are really not doing anything to this deck. When you can summon 4K beaters and even like a Utopia, what is an Omega gonna do? An Omega can't attack either one of these cards, and he's just not able to. The Yangzing Metaphor player at the bottom, he's never able to make like he's never able to make a field that can actually get around these cards. Like, Baxia would have been what he had to make right now. Baxia to spin these 2, otherwise he was just gonna end up losing. And you see right here, what's it called? Denlong dies, and then he's able to just attack for 4,000. So I apologize for that. I had no idea that these were classified as something. I knew they weren't technically god cards, but I thought they were like, the divine spirits of the god cards or something like that. I know they're technically not divine attribute or something like that, but I feel like it's a little splitting hairs. But they're called the Sacred Beast. And for those of you who, I guess, were playing, goddamn, when did Shadow of Infinity come out? Oh man, that's a GX set, right? So that must have been, gosh, probably like 8 years ago. For any of you guys who have been interested in playing the deck, you're getting 2 good cards that definitely make the deck playable. Like, you can actually take the deck, build it, and have some pretty decent plays now. So hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give the video a thumbs up. I'm pretty sure most of the people didn't even see the first video anyways, so this will probably be the first time you end up watching the video. And subscribe if you have not already.